Hi guys, so here's a quick practice tip I did. I bought some new paints the other day. These are Orgasmic nail paints and they are, they're fabulous. I bought the set. So I got some basic colours, I bought a few extra colours and I got their brushes as well. And I'm used to my Crystal Nails one move brush. And these are it's a bit longer and it feels like, I don't want to say flimsy, but it's a lot softer. So when I first got it out, I was like, oh god, I'm never going to get on with this. I love it. From the first time I used it, I love it. So I'm not really talking much about what I'm doing in this video. It's more talking about the products that I'm using and how I love them. It's such a lovely brush to use. I found it really easy to like glide and make my petals. It's really nice, easy to clean. I really like this brush. The only thing I'd say is, and this is what I say about so many brushes, is it doesn't come with a cap. It has a little plastic like tube that it comes, like obviously protecting the bristles when you first get it, but it's not like I do like my metal capped brushes, so that would be my only thing to complain about with this brush. But if that's the only thing I've got to complain about a brush, I don't think that really counts. And I'm using the paints here as well. So I'm doing a 4-colour blend on these petals, and as you can see, I literally just I swipe it back and forth a bit in the water and then wipe it either side on my kitchen towel and it's clean. The paints come out of your brush really easily, they don't clog, they don't dry very quickly as well, which I really liked, because sometimes when you're working with one stroke, especially, it's been very hot here recently and this was on a very hot day I was having a little play. And sometimes the paints dry really quickly, but these, I had them like on the lid of my pot for a good half hour, open up, and they weren't drying up. So I was really impressed with that too. You get a really nice blend from the colours, a nice depth of colour, really highly pigmented. These are, I cannot rave about these products enough. So I have to have a massive shout out and thanks to Carol for recommending them to me, because it was her I messaged the other day, because obviously I normally use my Crystal Nails paints. This is not me saying I now hate Crystal Nails. It is I have not bought any new Crystal Nails one move paints for about 2 years. And so I was using them the other day and I was just like, they're starting to dry out a bit and they weren't working as well as they previously had. So I just simply asked Carol, like, oh, can you recommend some paints? And that's how I ended up with these. And I love them. I need to buy a lot more colours. But I think they are really nice, lovely to use, nice, they glide on beautifully. And as you can see, once again, they wash out of the brush and the brush retakes its shape really nicely, like as you're cleaning it. So I would highly recommend these paints. I'll put links and information in the comments below for you as well. What I like about these paints as well is the bottles that they come in. Rather than tubes, they're in bottles. So if they get clogged, you know, you can easily unclog them, which I don't think these will. I was reading up about them and they say that they won't clog up in the tubes, but sometimes when you're squeezing a tube, the end can pop open, whereas these are nice proper pots. And they're nice because they can then sit on your shelf quite nicely, all in a row. And that's like the little plastic guard. As I say, like that's the only thing I'd say about these, is that you know, I prefer something with a more robust top. And this is their little detailer brush that I got with it as well. This is so teeny tiny, but again, it's really nice. It's a really nice brush. When I got the brushes to when I first used them, they were easy to clean and kind of get ready to be used. This detailer brush, it's nice, thin, it's quite short. Obviously I'm used to slightly longer detailer brushes, but I really liked working with this. It was nice to use. Could easily get all my fine details in there, and yeah, I was really happy with the entire set. It was money well spent, definitely. So there's the little tubs, and I like nice screw-on lid, and a little pot that you can then put on your shelf. And as you can see, this little detailer brush is You get nice fine lines and it's really easy to use. So yes, if anyone is in the market for getting some new one stroke or, you know, freehand paints, I can highly recommend these. And like with all one stroke, I'm going to double top coat this, so I've made sure it's like dried properly, and then I'm going to double coat it with my CJP LED top gloss. So the first coat I will cure for 30 seconds and the second for 60 seconds. And the base of this is the Glitter Fairy Indian Summer Super Fine. So I hope you've enjoyed, guys. All the information is below. Thanks for tuning in.